Life isn't fair at all. At all. So what are you gonna do about it? I knew that no one was coming back to help me. No one was gonna miracle me to be somebody special. Everybody that called me nigger, my dad, my mom, all my situations were on me now, and solely on me. So I sat there on that couch and I realized, man, I am a piece of shit. So I sat there and I had this bright idea, being 297 pounds, to go be a Navy SEAL.
If you've decided I got fucked, well then the game's over anyway. The fuck are we doing here? If you've decided I can't, because I was unlucky, my mom this, my dad this, my country this, my gender that, my income level this, well then it's over. Doesn't matter what I think, you think, anyone else thinks, it's over. I just refuse to talk to another human being and believe that to be true because there's been billions of examples of the alternative.
I had wasted way too much time blaming Chris or thinking life was unfair and it was unfair, or beating myself up about the stupid decisions that we had both made, feeling shitty about myself because I couldn't get out of bed, or I knew I was isolating, I was letting my health go, I was drinking too much. Like I was in that self-sabotaging loop for years. And then finally it's like, okay, you can continue to lay in bed and rot away. You can continue to beat the shit out of yourself. You can continue to tell yourself that it's too late, you screwed up, you're never gonna get out of debt, you're never gonna figure this out, you're 41, your career is over, you know, you're gonna have to get rid of this. Like, you can do all that, Mel. Or you can change. If you want things in your life to get better, prove it. Person you're proving it to is yourself.
A friend of mine years ago taught me when I was coming up and I was deciding if I was gonna do this, if I was gonna pursue this life. And he said, Abnahito Kab. I think that means if not now, then when. So whatever you wanna do, Abnahito Kab.
If your life was a movie and the audience were watching up to this point, what would they be screaming at the screen, telling you to do with your life? They would be, it is obvious, leave the relationship, the job is not working for you, the killer's hiding in the cupboard. What would the audience be screaming at the screen, telling you to do with your life?
You just want to start a business. Now, in your mind, you're like, well, I don't really have the finances, or I don't know if I'm ready, or let me pick it back up at the top of the year. I'm gonna think about it next year, January, see where I'm at, we'll reevaluate. The only thing that changed in that year's time is how you felt about it. You still have no idea the outcome of that decision once it's made. You make a decision, you still have to wait to find out the outcome of that decision. There's no way to predict that, and the only thing that you're delaying is your progress, your growth, by putting off the decision.
The problem is that most people will take years to start the first hour. It took me 4 years to learn how to build a website, and it took me 1 day to actually learn. 4 years to delay and procrastinate. And then one day I sat down on a Sunday morning, I was like, I'm gonna learn this thing, step by step by step. And you know what, I set the whole day aside, it took me 4 hours.
And I get asked all the time, man, what should I do? I'm like, do anything, just start. If you are not planning your future, somebody else is gonna be planning your future for you. So if you don't know what your purpose is, sometimes you can just start doing things that will make you a better person, and those things will give you purpose.
Well, I'm going to tell you, first of all, I don't believe people are afraid of success. I think what people are afraid of, they don't want to accept responsibility. They're afraid if they commit to do something and they don't make it happen, what are they going to look like? You see, it's a self-image problem. They don't believe they can do what they say they want to do, and so they don't make commitments and they don't take responsibility for achieving whatever they're going after. It's a matter of not taking responsibility for your life, not setting a goal and then saying, I'm gonna do it.
There are people that rather make excuses than to make changes. They'll hold on to excuses rather than actually do things to change their situation, even if that situation is for their betterment, for their happiness. They don't realize that excuses have expiration dates. You still using the same excuse that expired 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago because your life didn't stay the same. Your life changed over them 5 years, but you holding on to the same excuse. That don't work. It's easier for them to make an excuse than to make a change because that excuse gives them the excuse to stay stagnant, to stay in a situation, to stay in a relationship, to stay at a job, to stay away from their dreams and their pursuits for their passions to actually come true.
So I want to ask you, can you admit something in your life that you don't feel like you deserve or have earned? Can you admit a goal or a dream that you want to chase, but you're feeling like, nah, I can't fly that high. I'm not equipped. I don't really have the ability. I'm not qualified. Can you admit something in your life that guilt is keeping you from getting? Can you admit something that you don't want to start, continue, or finish because you're afraid to? Say it aloud to yourself. Write it down. Confess. Admit it.
You're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. But you can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing.
You need to stand up and be a man. There ain't many of us left, but stand up and be a man. And what everybody needs to do is turn around, look in the mirror and look at themselves. The problems in your life are your own dang fault. And so the answer into fixing the problems in your life are in your own dang hands. But it takes guts. It takes a sense of response. It takes a backbone. Quit pointing the finger, look in the mirror, and go get it done. Make the hard decisions, make the sacrifice, and fix stuff.
What I wanted to say to you that my mama said, she said, what happened to you when you were young is not your fault, but now you're a man and it's your responsibility. I've been living off of that, for a long time, because it's like, if you don't take responsibility at some point, man, it'll never leave you alone.
Right, you can't think that you're a victim. Yeah, you can't think that it's not your fault. You got to take responsibility. That's hard for people to accept when they know they've been victimized. When they know they've been dealt a shitty hand of cards, you can just kind of wallow in it. But that's a trap. That's a trap that'll fuck you up.
Because of that absolute freedom, we are 100% responsible for our own lives. And so where we place the finger of blame is also where power flows. So if you blame your parents for your life, your parents have power over your life. If you blame your boss for your bad life, your boss has power over your life. If you blame you for your bad life, at least you can change you and you can do something about it.
But the one thing I'm most scared of in the world is losing touch with the best thing in the world is your mind. Your mindset, how you can picture yourself, how you can focus, how you can drive, how you can put yourself in so many situations, get out of it. Because those headphones we listen to, those phones that we Google to find information, there's so many situations in my life where that shit's not gonna help me. It's not gonna help me.
And you're able to just turn that off.
So fast, because I know what's helped me. What has helped me has been me alone, getting my shit together and being accountable for who I'm not and who I want to be. It's the only thing that's helped me.
When you take the blame and the ownership of something, you maximize your ability to control and manipulate the outcome. If you just say, well, I'm just that way, or that's just life, you relinquish yourself of the ability to change it for a better future outcome. So if I can say, that's my fault, I take the power back. And maybe it feels shitty in the moment, but that's okay, because it's shitty now, easy later, or easy now, shitty later. Those are your only two options in this life. And so I have found that radical responsibility, or as Jocko's book is so wonderfully titled, extreme ownership, is literally a cheat code to life.
Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing. Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad. Take ownership of your mistakes, take ownership of your shortfalls, take ownership of your problems, and then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved. Take ownership of your mission. Take ownership of your job, of your team, of your future, and take ownership of your life.
One of my self-reliance is at the top of my value. I need your hands on the wheel, man. You're steering this, okay? Don't just rely on fate. I have too many people doing that, man. I've had my agnostic years where I was not a believer at all, fully in self-reliant. It was on me, everything. I think it was such a valuable few years because I did need to call myself on some shit. I did need to say the buck stops here with you, McConaughey. I did need to quit becoming such a repeat offender. I didn't want to keep forgiving myself on Sunday and then repeat and do the same shit again Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and then go, oh, now I can be forgiven. I was like, no, man. I know what I'm doing, and I'm keep doing it. Cut the shit, McConaughey. Quit giving yourself that out, that parachute, even though you may have it. I need to strong arm myself, put my damn hands on the wheel, look in the mirror and go, it's on you. Because it is.